Oh, hey sis.
Hot cocoa.
Okay.
Hey, Bree, you mind if I get one of those protein smoothies?
Not today. No one's the boss of me today.
Don't you work after Blakester's done, though?
That's not for like a whole 5 minutes.
All right, some of the finest hot cocoa in town.
You forgot the marshmallows.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, well, you're moving quickly, Blake. Mm-hmm. Hey, Bree, can I get your help? I want to install the new speaker systems and
I haven't even started to work yet.
Okay, of course, that's fine. I can give you another 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
So, I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything to make you mad. Something happened at school?
It all happened at marching band practice. First, Mr. Seamus decides we're gonna march outside today. It's like 40 degrees out, this uniform's uncomfortable, and my feet are frozen.
Marching band, how do you have time for literally everything?
Then he gets super mad because I didn't play my rectangle right.
Isn't it a triangle?
Whatever. And then he starts yelling things like 1, 2, 3, 4, and ding at me. It was humiliating, and I have to do it all over again tomorrow, so I don't want to be bossed around today. At all. No one's the boss of me.
All right, I found the marshmallows.
About time.
Listen, I brought you such a cool costume. Ready?
Oh, thanks, but I got my own costume.
Oh, hey, that's great. That's awesome. Hey, look, listen, I wasn't sure if you thought this whole superheroes thing would be cool or not.
Blake, whatever I do, I make it cool.
That's right.
Halloween was like so long ago.
Bree, can you down?
Not usually.
We're Arcadia's newest superheroes. We're gonna change this town for good.
A crime-fighting taco.
Yeah, she got it. Listen, I've been thinking, we gotta find ways of getting noticed, right? Mm-hmm. Let's do something big. Let's seek out danger before it endangers someone, like a falling piano or an invasion of mutant frogs.
Oh, that's good. Let's do it. Okay, come on, let's go.
Hey, Blake and Mason, and they're gone. Bree, I don't suppose you could help?
Fine.
Thanks.
Oh, being a superhero is so boring. It's been 3 days and there's still nothing for us to do.
I haven't even seen a normal frog, not to mention a radioactive one. These comic books are full of so many superheroes that do incredible things. I mean, Mr. Awesome, right here, he literally travels to space.
Got a spare spaceship lying around?
Okay, good point. What about Super Sleuth? All right, he finds a cache of stolen diamonds.
Oh, then you know where a bunch of stolen diamonds are then.
No, I don't. You're right. Okay, let's just think. Let's think. Captain Calamity. He rescues a cat from a tree.
I have literally never seen a cat stuck in a tree in my life. Listen, let's just do something bad, and then we can come in and fix it.
That's brilliant. You're right. Okay. Well, let's find a cat, and then let's find a tree. We'll toss the cat up into the tree.
Whoa, Bree, sick entrance.
Mr. Seamus will rue this day. Today, we have achieved a great victory for freedom, for the people.
Let me guess, you quit marching band.
I only quit when I say so. This time, I must win. For me. For you. For the future of music itself. Yesterday, it was snowing during marching band practice. And Mr. Seamus still made us march outside for like 2 hours. My hands got frozen to my rectangle.
Triangle.
Then, he starts telling us that he'll lower our grades if we play wrong notes.
You get grades in band?
He tells me I have a C- now. C-. I've never gotten a grade below a B in my life.
He can't be serious.
Oh, he's serious. And I am too. Trisha and I call everyone in band and tell them not to show up to practice today. That'll show Mr. Seamus how we feel.
Bree.
Happy Halloween?
Oh, introducing
Power play.
and Taco.
Hey. You've got to come up with a better name.
I'm the Taco of the town.
What's your alter ego, Bree?
Actually, she is the supervillain, right?
I am not. I'm doing everything for the right reasons.
That's exactly something that a supervillain would say.
I agree, yeah. I also think there's a diamond stuck up in that tree.
The dime, yeah.
We have to rescue.
Right.
Huzzah!
I'm not a supervillain, Mrs. K.
I didn't think you were. Hey, aren't you supposed to be at band practice right now?
I'm not going. No one is. We won't follow Mr. Seamus anymore. He yells at us. He lowered my grade because I can't get my rectangle part right even though I'm trying my hardest. No one can stand him.
Have you tried to talk to him about it and help him understand?
Of course not. I don't want to talk to him or help him.
Let me see. For every band, there's a conductor.
Even if I wish there wasn't.
Let's see if this works.
You got the sound system working.
I did, yeah, and it only took me like 3 days and about 100 wires. Anyway, the conductor doesn't make music. They help keep all of the performers playing at the same rhythm, and they keep the whole group together.
I know, Mrs. K. I'm in band.
Mr. Seamus wants you to be on time, play the music correctly, and put a lot of work into your band class.
I guess that makes sense. But I don't want to follow him anymore. Can I have a different conductor?
I think just like in band, we have different conductors in our lives, and sometimes our friends try to conduct our lives too.
So you're saying I have to choose between following my friends and following Mr. Seamus.
Well, hold on. What would a band be like if everyone was a conductor and no one played the instruments?
Well, that'd be boring. There'd be no music.
Right. We follow a lot of people and things, like our teachers, our friends, and even things like money or our grades. None of those things are bad, but they can't be the leader of our lives.
Why not?
Because that place belongs to God. God is the greatest conductor of our lives and the only one that we can trust and follow no matter what.
But what do I do about band, though? Do I have to follow Mr. Seamus's way even though he's being totally unfair? Or can I follow my friend's way and get back at him?
What if you followed God's lead instead?
I don't know.
Well, God cares about you, Mr. Seamus, and your friends. Is there something that you could do to help everyone?
I guess I could try that. Mr. Seamus is probably wondering where everyone is right about now. Hi, this is Bree Buckleary. I'd like to talk to Mr. Seamus. What, he's already there? He'll see me in the principal's office. Yeah. Bye. This is it. I'm gonna get expelled. I try to do the right thing.
I'm Becca. Earlier, Mrs. Kirby told Bree something super important about who leads our lives.
We follow a lot of people and things, like our teachers, our friends, and even things like money or our grades. None of those things are bad, but they can't be the leader of our lives.
Why not?
That place belongs to God.
But is that really true? What makes God the conductor, the leader of our lives? Well, if you've been watching the last few episodes, we've been talking about the story of a man named David. David was a shepherd, a musician, a warrior, and eventually a king. Through it all, David followed God. After David became a king, God sent him a message. Here's part of it. I will set up a royal house for you. Your royal house and your kingdom will last forever in my sight. Your throne will last forever.
Whoa. My throne will last forever? Thank you, Lord.
Hold on. How is that possible? David didn't live forever. After him, his son Solomon became king. Then Solomon's son Rehoboam, and his son Abijah. And then his son Asa, and his son Jehoshaphat, and his son Jehoram, and Ahaziah, and Athaliah, and Joash, and Amaziah, and Uzziah, and Jotham, and Ahaz, and Hezekiah, and finally Zedekiah.
Wait. Who's next?
No one. They didn't have a king for a while.
No one? But God promised someone from David's family would be king forever.
Well, one day Zedekiah was taken away by the king of Babylon, and it looked like everything was over for God's people. But God kept his promise, just not in the way people expected him to. One day, almost 1,000 years after David lived, his actually that would be like 26 great, so we'll just skip to great-great-grandson was born. His name was Jesus. Jesus wasn't just another person. He was God with us. He came to show everyone that he is God. He's the king that would reign forever. And he did that by showing us what a king is really supposed to be like. He helped people, encouraged them, and lived the way God made us to. We'll hear more of Jesus' story in the next couple weeks, but here's what I want you to remember from today. God will always be king. We'll have different leaders, teachers, friends, and coaches in our lives, but no matter where we are or what we're doing, God is still king, the greatest leader of all. And that's great news. We may not understand everything God wants us to do, but we can always trust him. If people fail us, God is still king. If we mess up, God is still king. If life gets tough, God is still king. No matter what happens, following God is the best way to live. I hope Bree sees that in Comics Café. We'll find out in just a minute.
How goes saving the world?
We are the worst superheroes ever. Mason thought it would be a great idea to lift a, what was it, like 1,000-pound boulder.
Okay, it was just a big rock, and it had rolled into Mr. Hall's driveway. What was I supposed to do? Not be a hero?
You tried to move a rock?
There is no try. I did.
Yeah, no, he moved the rock all right. In fact, he moved it so well that it kept rolling down this hill and it hit a small tree.
Yeah. Well, at least Mr. Hall thought it was funny.
That was terrifying.
You didn't get hit by a boulder, did you?
No, Why? Actually, never mind. I talked to Mr. Seamus in the principal's office.
Oof. The big house.
I explained why everyone skipped band today and apologized for not talking to him about it before. But then
Then what?
he actually apologized to me. I couldn't believe it. He said a lot of stuff about really believing in us and wanting us to do well, and I didn't really listen to a lot of it. But I think things are gonna be different. Better.
Well, that's epic, Bree.
So awesome. You're the hero now. Hey, do you think I could do that exact same thing with Mrs. A, not having to get as much math help?
Yes. Nice work, Bree.
Thanks. Before I went in there, I actually prayed. And you know what? I think it helped me to know that no matter what happens, God was in charge.
I believe it. It's something that I need to remember every day.
Wow, I can't believe that's actually over. I feel amazing. Are there any other heroic deeds that need doing?
Yes. Do you know of any diamond smugglers?
Thank you,
Or
God.
anyone who owns a cat.
Thank you for helping Bree, and thank you for being so faithful, no matter what. How about some hot cocoa for all the heroes?
Oh, yeah, all right.
So glad to be not making hot chocolate.
I know.
for once.
Throw a cat?